Hey there everyone, it's Logan and welcome back to the MouseTravels YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be discussing the best way to use Genie Plus in Epcot. Let's get into it. Before we get started, if you really do enjoy these type of Disney content videos, please be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and press the like button so you never miss any content just like this piece. Alright, let's get into it. So we have the app open, and looking at this, as you can see if I go in here, all the rides are included. So again, Frozen Ever After is included on Genie Plus until August. And looking through this, looks about the same. So again, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is an individual lightning lane, so we will not be focusing on it in this video. But going through here, everything that's a ride is included on here. And then shows, as you can see, there's not really that many shows. And like, shows normally are just about where, like, usually around like the time, like if I'll just check the shows right now. So Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival is in 5 minutes. And if I scroll all the way down, Turtle Talk Crush, 5 minutes. So you really don't need to focus on that unless it's a busy day. But we're going to go ahead and do our order. So I would suggest first with Genie Plus getting Frozen Ever After, because Frozen Ever After is probably going to be the first to go because it is the most popular. Now, after that, I'm going to suggest you get Test Track, because Test Track is the second most popular ride in Epcot, so it is really important that you check that out. And I would suggest getting Soarin' Around the World, because that is, like, if you remember from Fast Pass days, Tier 1 was Test Track, Soarin', Frozen Ever After. So that's really what you want to focus on. So those three. Then after that, I would suggest getting Mission Space. Mission Space is really popular because people just really like it, right? I don't understand it, to be honest with you. I don't really like it, but... And then after that, I would suggest getting Spaceship Earth, because that does go kind of quickly. And if you always come in the early day, it's always got the longest line. Like, because everyone sees it first and they always get in line. And then after that, it's kind of general. So I would suggest getting Figment, and then Seas with Nemo and Friends, and then finally Living with the Land. So that is really your order for them. And then the shows, so then Turtle Talk with Crush, and the Disney Pixar Short Film Festival. That's really the order which you're going to want to focus on getting those rides in Epcot. And I think Epcot is the park that is easiest to go without Genie Plus, but if it's a busy day, it is going to be useful to have Genie Plus, so you don't have to wait in long lines. So, let's just discuss some tips. Again, get up at 7 a.m. to get those big A-list attractions, because if you get those e-ticket attractions quickly, then you can ensure that you'll get an early time. Sometimes it'll even sell out quick, so you just want to get a time. So just be on the app 7 a.m. As soon as it hits 7 a.m., refresh by pulling up like so, and then more times will show up. So scrolling through here, we were able to get an hour closer on Soarin'. So you just got to focus on that. And then my other tip is refresh. The more you refresh, the more you will get your attractions that you want. And then it'll be a lot more easier to get all the rides and ride them. So refresh, because rides will sell out throughout the day. They will get far away. So refresh. I was able to pull a Test Track on my last trip. I was able to pull a Frozen Ever After for an hour later. Able to pull a Test Track for 30 minutes later on my last trip. So you just need to focus on refresh. And then finally, the top picks. There's two more. So top picks. If you have a Genie day set, it doesn't even have to be during your trip. So if I go into my day, as you can see, today I don't have anything planned, but I have gone ahead and we have a trip coming up, so in like a couple months, And then finally, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press on the bottom. So if we go back to the tip board, my second to last one is Spaceship Earth. So I'm just going to press Spaceship Earth, go back. And now when I refresh, it'll teleport me down to the bottom. So that's pretty much it. And now, just like in our other videos, we're going to go ahead and do our experiment. So let's get started. And that, my friends, is time. So, looking at that, I was kind of shocked. I was not able to pull a Frozen Ever After or a test track. I was able to get soaring around the world for about 30 minutes away, and it was randomly popping up. And then Mission Space for about 15 minutes away. And all of the other rides were basically trending 5 minutes away the whole time, except for Journey into Imagination with Figment, which was recovering from downtime. So, looking at that, that's pretty much it. So, just know that you might not be able to exactly get everything, but you probably will be able to get eventually Frozen Ever After and Test Track. So, that is it for me. I'm Logan. It's been magical. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.